Right, rolling on to accessories or extras, whatever. Just reposed it, I'll explain the pose. Kind of a fight scene. There's the like the Kung Fu style fight at the end. When he's in the bell tower, I think it is. I've just gone for that look. So he's got his fist, put some of his accessories on him, because that's what we're talking about. I'm like in a karate style stance. And the plate that comes off his palm, I forgot what they call it. I've just got that extended away from his hand sort of thing. So yeah, again, changed out the mouthpiece, gone with a cut face, which you would do, I think, in this pose. So, right, I explain fast the extras he gets. Firstly, obviously, he gets the bat signal light. I won't be using it, I don't think, in this review. I was going to, but I can't find a torch that works, so I'm pretty fucked with it. So, yeah, you got that, obviously, which was a nice touch, but like I say, pretty much stay in box for me. So, just going down him, obvious things first. The three face plates, or mouthpiece, whatever you want to call them. So, we've got, obviously, the one on, and the two there. All different expressions, all look excellent, all got excellent paint jobs, so yeah, buzzing about that. The hands, an open hand, the right fist, then you've got the two for holding the smaller items, including the poles that go into his cape. You've got two relaxed, you've got one for gripping his, I think that's actually a bomb, some kind of detonator type thing. I could be wrong, somebody could correct me on that. But that will hold that, and it holds it well. Then you've got the other left fist. You've got the two ninja throwing stars. You've got the three smoke bombs. The remote for the car. Then you get the batarang with a wire. Again, I don't know if I'm going to attach that, because I don't want to fucking take it out and then knot it all up. I might do, I don't know. But it's not the pose I'm planning for it. But again, everything is all painted excellently, and you do get plenty of stuff with it. The one fragile thing, and the thing that I would worry about, is the it's like the zip line what he takes. I will pose it with that in a minute, actually, when I sum it up. But yeah, it's really fragile feeling. It's got a lot of spikes on it. The front two cylinders do open up and go side to side, and that's how I'm going to pose it. Obviously the fist goes inside that, but there's nothing inside really that it grabs onto, so I think until I put it on, I'm not sure how it's going to go. But anyway, yeah, you get that. Then what you get in here is some spare gauntlet blades, and obviously in the instructions it tells you about, be careful not to break them up. If I can show you them, you can see them there, very nice looking, but I would think you could break them pretty easy. It won't take too many falls, I don't think. So you do get some spare ones, so that's well thought by Hot Toys. Then the wrist pegs, obviously we get them all the time now, they're always appreciated. The two poles that go into his cape, and then the instruction book. So yeah, obviously he's a DX, so he gets the light up stand. I've not put no batteries in that yet, so I can't display it. A lot of people moaned about the symbol on the stand. I kind of like it, it's a little bit different. So yeah, you're not finding me moaning about that. And that is about it. Oh, obviously his grapple gun. There is a magnet inside that belt, and this, let me try and show you. This section just clips onto the magnet, and then that, the grapple hook sort of thing, that fits on, it fits into the belt. Now what I'm going to show you is, if you look at this, it actually opens up, which gives it an handle. I'm trying to do it again left-handed, sorry brothers. Open, you little bastard. So yeah, as you can see now, it opens up and swings round, and it gives you like an handle effect, and then the grapple hook sort of fits into there. In fact, I'll put a little pause and I'll show you how it looks. If you look, I opened it up, that makes the handle, the hand fits it nicely, the hook section fits onto the end, and then you would pose it like that. So yeah, another nice, good idea. And like I said, there is a magnet inside that section, so it clasps onto his belt. The other part just goes on the clip that's supplied. As you can see, it's on his belt there. So yeah, nice extras. The only thing in my mind is, what could they've added anymore? Now, I think they've added everything that I remember from the Batman film. I could be wrong. People might pop up and say, well, he could have had this, he could have had that. Within reason, I think they put everything in. Possibly could have gone with Michael Keaton head, which would have been really nice, but I don't think you ever see him in that film with a batsuit on, with just with just his head showing, without the cowl sort of thing. I think I could be right in thinking in the Batman Returns, towards the end of the film, he rips the top section of his cowl off. So when we do get the Batman 2 figures, then we might get the complete head with like the cowl neck sort of thing, which could be a nice effect, but it would have been nice in this. We didn't get it. Am I going to mark it down? Probably not, because it can be most other things. So I'm still going to give the extras, accessories, 5 out of 5. Right, just before I move on to value, I will show you. I've just put it in a different pose, and it's with the zip line. It points into Joker's face, then it opens up. As you can see, the fist goes inside it. The mechanism wraps around him. Obviously, you point the gauntlet spikes downwards, and it just sits on his hand like that. So I've got him pretty much looking. Change the mouthpiece again. I will show you. The spikes do open. There's a spring inside it. It's very delicate, boys. Be careful. It does open up. Obviously, it fires out both sides, as we know, and he sort of zip lines through the museum with Vicky Vale. So I just wanted to show you that. And I'll leave him in that pose. I'll go on to the value. Right. When this hit on, I think last Monday, we first started seeing that it had been released. I found out pretty soon, because I got in touch with Tony, asked him how much he wanted for it. Tony at Kid Up Toy Shop, this is. Asked him how much he wanted for it. I weren't sure if he was still dealing with me, because he sent me a price for the exclusive, the special edition Predator Classic, and he wanted about $380 for him. So I weren't afraid to say to him, fuck that, Tony, it's way too much. He sent me a message back saying, well, it comes with the extra skull. I said, I don't give a fuck if it comes with 15 extra skulls. I don't want to pay $380 for a classic Predator. So I've not spoke to him since. Anyway, I got in touch with him when I saw this were in stock other day. I says, I want it. What's best price you can do me? Now, he sent me a message back saying $280 with the MS, and I thought to myself, he's got that wrong. There's no fucking way you can sell me that figure for that price. That is exactly what I paid. $280, which converts to about £180 in like I said, is that right? Yeah, $280 is about £180 UK. So I'm thinking, he can't be right. Anyway, the next day he then puts it onto eBay, and he puts it on for $380, and I thought, that's what he's going to want. So anyway, I sent him the money, PayPal, like I always do. He knows I shout him out. And I will say at this point, I know a lot of people have been slagging his prices off and slagging him off, which I think were bang out of order. So if you're that guy that was slagging him off, I think you should do your research, look into what UK collectors have to do to get these figures, and then think about what you say in future. Don't just jump on there. And another thing is, there were a couple of racist comments on there, which I really don't like, because I'll make friends in this community with any nationality, race, creed, whatever you want to call it, and you're not catch Clipper King being racist. I dropped comments out, it's all in joke, but I didn't like it, because they were popping up just so racist things, and I thought, fucking hell. And the guy who sent that, I kind of know him, I've spoken to him before, and I thought better of him than that. Anyway, this other guy's ripping into Tony, and I thought, you bang out of order, you don't know all the facts, find out everything first, and then if you still don't like him, do it. He's not a scalper, because he's never scalped me once, and I've bought a lot of figures from him. In fact, I'll tell you the figures I bought from him. I bought the Indiana Jones from him. I bought the... Where's my others? Oh, over here. I bought the Captain America from him. I bought the Jack Sparrow from him. And one other, I can't remember. And I've spent over £1,000, I would think, with Tony over the last probably 6 months. Now, if he's offering me discounts, he's not offering anybody else, then that's not Clipper King's problem. I tell you in every review exactly what I pay. I paid $280 for this figure. It come EMS, he posted it Thursday, it got here Monday morning, and I'm more than happy with that value. Now, if you go to Tony and he doesn't offer you that price, then that's for you and him to discuss. But I'm telling you what I paid, and I can't fault that, because a pre-order on this figure would have cost you that if you'd have ordered it fucking 10 months ago when we originally saw the pictures. So I'm happy with the value that I've got. Will the price go up? Probably. It's Batman and it's a DX, so chances are it will go up. I would never sell it anyway, I don't think, and definitely not for less than £180. So I've got to give the value a 5 out of 5. And what I will say is, boys, if you can get in touch with these Hong Kong sellers, then do it, because I've got to say, The most ripped off I've been lately were by Sideshow. I bought the Batman Begins version from them, and it cost me more than any other figures that I've had lately. The box came shit packaging. It were fucking, I got custom charges on it because you're dealing with FedEx. That's the only one I've not been happy with lately. The figure were damaged as well. I got glue on the wrist, so I couldn't move his wrist. I had to adjust some of his costume because it didn't look right. So don't go onto these websites slagging people off. And the other thing is, with Tony, I'll defend him with this. When he puts a figure up, when he was unboxing it, say it's in stock, all he's saying is, this figure is now in stock. He's not saying buy it from me. He's not saying don't buy it from Sideshow. He's not saying I'll get you first or fast or whatever. He's just saying it's out. If you can't respect that, then you're maybe in wrong community, because I respect him full force. So yeah, the value, I've given it a 5 out of 5. So that's my little rant on that. I did want to mention something else on that as well, but I'll leave it there. So yeah, I'll do the total up, put it in another pose, one last pose, total it up, and we'll see where we end up. So that's pretty much it, boys. Like I said, if you want to know where to get this bad boy from, you can always talk to me. I'm on Skype, The Clipper King. I'm on Facebook, The Clipper King. Like I said, talk to me. I'll get back to you. Or if I'm in, I'll talk to you straight away. I'll tell you where I got this from. Like I was alluding to in the last section with the value, make contacts, boys. If you're going to be spending regular on Hot Toys, talk to Leo at Good Ship, talk to Tony at Kid Up Toy Shop, talk to 16 Bruce, talk to the Good, the Bad and the Robots. These guys are people just like we are. They're probably collectors too. They know the price of going through the roof. If you're going to shout them out, they might do you some deals. But like I said, that's what I do. You can follow what I do, or you can do your own thing, like I said, but I'll leave that there. Summing up, I've given it 34 out of a possible 35. You know it can't be shit because it won't get that off me. I am going to upload this video as soon as possible. I'm probably going to put it on Sideshow Freaks because I know there's been a lot of clamour for this review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've showed you everything you might need to know. If I haven't, let me know. You know, I'll get back. I'd like to help people out. I'll just show you how I've got it displayed. It's going up back shelf, back corner, side of the Batman Begins. Scroll up and down that. Obviously that's the one with the custom cape. Side of the Dark Knight version with the Bruce Wayne head. And zoom away. We're all Batmaned up, brothers. So yeah, I hope you like that. Like I said, I would recommend this figure to anybody, particularly a Batman fan. Fucking hell, it's a no-brainer. Got to get out there and get involved. Another thing as well, I will say, don't be scared to sell on your old figures, boys. Everybody knows that as time goes by, you look at things differently. I alluded to it the other day with my DX09 Joker. He gets pushed further and further back in cabinet. You take less and less interest. Not to say I'd ever sell that figure, but some figures, you buy them, you love them when you get them, then the interest wears off. Rotate your figures. I'm glad that I only use this cabinet because it gives me space for probably 30, 35 figures, which means I've got to move figures out before I can move some in, and it enables me to keep on top of the new things and also consistently keep a good collection, I think. So yeah, that's the way I do it. So but like I say, anyway, let's fucking cut a long story short. Who's going to say? It's a Clipper King, and I'm out of here, brothers.